previous class of 10, I explain you the image formation by concave mirror. In this class, I will discuss the image formation by convex mirror. So, for image formation by convex mirror, there are only two cases. One is when the object is at infinite. Second, when the object is at any position of the principal axis. So, first case I am taking here, it is a convex mirror. It is the principal axis, it is the pole, it is the center of curvature, it is the focus. Now object is infinite, so rays will come parallel. Parallel ray after reflection, they appear to pass through the focus, but actually they will reflect back. And image will, virtual image, pointed, and it is at focus. Virtual image is that the rays actually not meeting at that point. It will appear to meet at that point. So it is the first case. And second case, when the object is at any position of the principal axis. Again this is the pole, this is the center of curvature, this is the focus. Now the object, suppose object is AB, parallel ray, after reflection it will appear to pass through the focus. And one ray strike at the pole after reflection, making the same angle, obeying the laws of reflection, and on extending behind, it will intersect at this point, and image will be A dash B dash. The characteristic of the image, that image is virtual always, formed by the convex mirror, and erect, and diminished means smaller than the object. Now some uses of convex mirror. Main use of convex mirror, it is used as a rear view mirror in vehicles. Because why convex mirror is used in vehicles? Because it gives diminished and erect image of the object, and it has wider view. So we can see the vehicle which are coming behind easily, and it is erect, so we will not confuse. And use of concave mirror, concave mirror, many uses in searchlight, in torch, shaving mirror, used by dentist, Now some question in text question you can do in your homework. Define the principal focus of a concave mirror. Second question, the radius of curvature of a spherical mirror is 20 centimeter. What is the focal length? The relation between focal length and radius of curvature, that focal length is half of the radius of curvature, and here radius of curvature is giving 20 centimeter, so focus will be 10 centimeter. And third question is, name a mirror that can give an erect and enlarged image of an object. So answer, by convex mirror, image is erect but not enlarged. So the mirror will be concave mirror. It cannot be convex mirror, because in a concave mirror, in one case, the image formed enlarged, and that case is when the object is between pole and focus. Then we will get enlarged and erect image. Why do we prefer a convex mirror as a rear view mirror to vehicles? Because I explained you that it has wider view and image is always smaller and erect. Now I will take sign convention for spherical mirror. Incident ray, sign convention. Means how can we take the distance of object? First, all distances are measured from the pole. All distances measured from pole. Second, incident ray always strike from left to right. Incident ray comes from left, strike on reflecting surface. The distance opposite to incident ray taken as negative. Opposite to incident ray as negative, and direction of as positive. Height of erect image, height of erect image or object, positive, and if inverted, then negative. Now next is mirror formula and magnification. Mirror formula relates distance of image, distance of object, and focal length. It is given by 1 upon V plus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. V is distance of object image from focus, from pole, and U distance of object from pole, and F is focal length. It can also be written in terms of radius of curvature. 1 upon V plus 1 upon U is equal to 2 upon R, because F is equal to R by 2. Thank you.